Alright, so hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. So I have videos on how to make waistcoat. There's so many, but for this one I want us to learn how to join the lining, alright, to the waistcoat. Okay, so I started doing this work. I said let me pause so that I'll carry you guys along. So I'm going to teach you how to join lining, attach lining to the back piece of your waistcoat. I have several videos on my phone, on my channel rather, where I worked on waistcoat. You can check them out. Okay, so if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so whenever I drop my videos you'll be notified. So you can see the back piece of this waistcoat is a lining. I've cut it to be 2 layers, and you see these 2 layers. Okay, this is 1, this is 2. All right, so I'm going now to the machine. I will show us how we can join this. Okay, so let's go. All right, so this is the lining. It's 2 layers. All right, so I'm going to show us how we will join this lining. So first of all, I'll start with the first layer. I'll keep it this way. Okay, and when we start, we are going to give allowance here of about half an inch. See where I'm starting. I'll do same to this side. Still leave that allowance here of about half an inch. So when we come to the chest here, the chest here, I'm going to stitch it on half-inch allowance. The chest is 42 rather, so I'm going to stitch it on half-inch allowance. I've already cut it, and my seam allowance is half-inch. So you see I'm keeping the lining to still go above this by about half an inch rather, and I'm also stitching on half an inch. See that? So I'll do the same thing this side here. I'll still stitch it on half an inch, push the back lining up by half an inch, and then still stitch it on half an inch allowance. All right. So as we can see, we are done with the first layer of the lining. All right, now I'll bring in the second layer of the lining. Okay, and this is going to be this side now. All right, such that the main body of the waistcoat is inside, the lining is covering all over. So you see, so I'm still going to do the same stitching, but right now I'll be stitching below this thread. Okay, I'll be stitching below this thread. All right, so even though I'm keeping it this way, I'm stitching below this thread. So if I turn it, you could see that okay, this second line This second line is below the first one, so it will cover the first stitch. Alright, very simple, guys. I'll come to this side, do the same thing to the second shoulder. Okay, let's stitch on top now so that you see. You can probably see that I'm stitching below this stitch. So the next thing for me to do now is to stitch the sides. Okay, so even the sides, I'll be stitching inside this line. I'll stitch inside this here. You stitch inside the first stitch. And on getting to the end here, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold this in. Alright, you see where the waistcoat is stopping here. Alright, so I'm going to fold the remaining excess of the lining back to that point and run a stitch on it. Alright, so we'll come over to the second side here. The second side. So this is the second side. Alright, second side. I'm still going to stitch inside this stitch, but I'll run it from this side. Now watch this carefully. When I get to the end point here, I'll turn it this way. Alright, and I'll stitch this way. I'm getting close to the end here. I will leave this to be allowance, where I am going to turn this waistcoat over when I'm done stitching. Alright, so the same way we folded this. So you see the same way I folded this one here, the same way on this second side as well. I'm going to fold it in. Okay, same way I did on the other side. Fold it in like this. Alright, and now stitch it. So you can see the down part of our waistcoat. You can see how I folded this in like this. The same thing this side, same thing. So come back to the top here. You start with the neck. So how to close the neck? See where the inner is stopping here, right? So I'll stitch on this allowance here. That about the half inch allowance we're leaving there. Stitch on it. The same thing for the arm sides. You can see this is the shoulder, this is the shoulder side. Okay, I'll stitch here down to the arm here. You can see. Alright, so watch, I'm going to stitch it. I'm going to stitch this here like this. I won't match the body of the waistcoat. I'll stitch just on the lining. stitching all the way to here. All right. So I will come over to the second sleeve as well, second side of the arm as well. You see. So you start. I can start up. I can start down any side. So look at the shoulder part here. So I'm stitching by the side here. I'm not stitching and matching the body of the waistcoat, just the lining. So it's around here. I just make a mark around here. Now, very important, when we are done, the arm and the neck, we have to notch it. All right, have to notch it. Have to notch it. The neck area as well, you notch it. See the neck, you notch it. The second arm, you notch it as well. Right, so you can see the down part as I was showing you from the machine. See the down part, see the up part, see the arm, the neck, the arm. So this place we left here when we're stitching is where we're going to come out. So we'll pull everything to come out at this point here. Pull everything to come out here. So our waistcoat comes out. You can see how simple this is. All right, so the back now, you can see how the back will be looking. See how the back is looking. We'll hem it inside. I'm going to remove these pins so that we can hem the back. See the back now. You see how it's looking. Iron it properly. You see this? So this place where they will get vent for us to come out. All right, we'll simply use hemming gum there. Use hemming gum here, put hemming gum inside, and we'll hem that area with the help of the iron, and that will be all. So if I turn it behind now, for this waistcoat I didn't put ropes. All right, I didn't put ropes because this is how I want to do it. I want to give it 2 prints at the back. All right, and actually I'm going to do it this way. Now the distance, where the size of the 2 prints is going to be just like 4 inches from the beginning point here. All right, that's 4 inches. This is 4 inches. All right, and the folding here is just half an inch. Okay, so I'll use my iron now. I'll use iron to straighten it. Use iron now to flatten it. see this, so I'll do the same thing on the other side. Coming to this side, I'll do the same thing. Alright, I'm going to fold it in by just 4 inches allowance from the side here. I'm going to confirm that it's 4 inches allowance this side. Take it all the way down. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is to use my hemming gum and touch it here and here. From down, I'm going to measure 9 inches from down. So this is where 9 inches is. So at this 9 inches, I'm going to hem it inside. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. At this 9 inches here, I'm going to hem it inside with my hemming gum. So I'll just go over to the machine and pin it here, pin it here. Listen, that's one. So just pin it here like this. Do the same thing with the second side. And our waistcoat is set and ready. You see this? So guys, our waistcoat is done and set for us to put buttons and go ahead to wear our waistcoats. Alright, thank you so much guys, we are done with this. Thank you.